What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another day. Today we're going to talk about the log wheels. So if you want to keep getting notifications on color grading, make sure you smash that subscribe button, like, share, and comment on my videos. Let's roll the intro. Alright, welcome back again. So I dropped a video pertaining the basics of color grading in DaVinci, and this is the part 1. The first one we dropped was primary wheels, which is number 1. Today we are going over number 2, which is the log wheels, and from the log wheels we'll go to number 3, which is the HDR color wheel. Number 4 is RGB mixer. Number 5 is motion effects. Number 6, curves and customs. Number 7, color wrapper. Number 8, qualifier HSL. Number 9 is windows, and number 10 is tracker window. So today we are in number 2, which is the log wheel. What are log wheels? The log wheels in DaVinci Resolve are another set of color grading tools that allow you to have more exact control over specific tonal ranges in your movie. They are very excellent for fine-tuning images and are frequently used for more advanced color grading activities. Okay, so what is a tonal range? The tonal range, also known as the subject luminance range or brightness range, is the difference between the maximum and the minimum amount of light reflected from a subject. This is how the log wheels look like. It's almost similar to the primary wheels, but this is more of a secondary tool to the primary wheels. As you can see, we have the shadows, midtones, highlights, and offset, just like how in our primary wheels we have our lift, gamma, gain, and offset. The offset here is the same with the offset we have in our primary wheels. While in our primary wheels, our lift affects the darker sides of our image, so as the shadows here, but in this part it gives us more control to affect just the shadows and make it look more cinematic and filmy, not crushing everything completely. So this helps you to adjust whatsoever correction you've made from your primary wheel. So it works hand in hand. You can use this to make good corrections on your color correction, and same goes for the midtones. Just as we can adjust our let me just use like the middle of our pictures, so we can adjust the midtones here using our midtone wheel here. And the highlights affects the brightest sides of the image. Just from the definition that we saw, it's the amount of luminance you have from the highlights to the shadows. So basically that's what you can use the log wheel to do when making or trying to create a good color correction in your grade. So from the little explanation I just gave, I'm sure you've understood what I am trying to say, but let's go over this written note which I have here. Number 1 says low range, which is the shadows. It says adjust the darkest parts of the image, similar to the lift control but with more precision. Just like I explained, it has more control because it is more like a secondary tool. Number 2 is the mid-range, in bracket midtones. Adjust the middle tones or middle brightness levels with finer control than the gamma wheel. And the last one is the highlights, which is number 3, high range highlights. Adjust the brightest parts of the image, much like the gain control but with subtlety. So let's carry on. Before we go into DaVinci Resolve to see how this tool works, the last written note I have here says the log wheels are designed to offer smoother and specific adjustments, making it easier to achieve the desired look without affecting the entire image too drastically. I think it should be too drastically entire image drastically, not too drastical. Sorry about that. They they are especially useful when you need to make delicate corrections or match footage from different sources. So let's see how we can use these tools in DaVinci Resolve. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you honestly want to learn color grading and you want to keep getting notifications like this to increase your knowledge. So right now we are in DaVinci and this is our primary wheels. If you want to go to the log wheels, all you have to do is to come here. You can see my mouse and click on the log wheels. This is the primary log wheels. So what you use your log wheels to do, I've already explained what these tools do: the shadows, the midtones, the highlights. So I'm just going to touch them a little so you can see where they affect and what they can do. So for the shadows, let's push it up. You can see it's affecting only the dark side, but our image still remains okay. Only the darkest side and blacks are being adjusted. So if you take it down, if you keep taking it down, you can see what is happening to our image. So this helps you when you are grading and you are already crushing your blacks and your shadows. You can come here to adjust them and fine tune them. And then for the midtones, you can see where it is affecting. Can you see? It's not affecting the darkest side. It's just affecting like the middle of our image, the middle of our picture, where our eyes is focused on. You can see. And then lastly is the highlights. If I push it up, you can see it's anywhere that has light, because there's light even on her skin. We can push it up and we can also bring it down. If the highlight is much, we can adjust it and make sure we make it look real. So we can readjust everything here. And okay, let's work on this. Let's take the shadows down a little for it to look real. Let's see what we have. Okay, this is better. And then our highlights, do we want to take it up or want to bring it down? Let's take it up a little. How about our midtones? Okay, we can leave it somewhere around here. And this is what we have so far. So we keep building on this image until the final piece of this course, and you'll get to find out that we have created a full color as we keep going. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and keep watching, comment, like and share this knowledge with your friends that want to learn color grading. Thank you very much.